Hello dear traders, let us review the major events of the past week. US stocks fell on Monday after rallying on Friday following the positive jobs report. Investors were concerned over the lack of progress in Greek debt negotiations and slowing growth in China. The S&P 500 closed 0.5% lower. US stocks edged lower on Tuesday as investors responded to fluctuations in US Treasury bond yields. European stocks tumbled following a sell-off in global bond markets. The Stoxx Europe 600 index fell 1.3%. Oil prices rose as US Energy Information Agency predicted a 86,000 barrels a day decline in shale oil output. US stocks ended flat on Wednesday as US Commerce Department reported flat retail sales for April instead of expected 0.2% increase. European stocks ended lower for the second session as euro gained against US dollar on weak US data. The Stoxx Europe 600 lost 0.2%. Germany's DAX fell 1.1%. Gold prices settled at highest level in more than 5 weeks as weak retail sales data depressed the dollar and increased the likelihood that the Federal Reserve will raise the interest rates later in the year instead of earlier hike as previously expected. Beef and grain prices continued to rise on Thursday. U.S. National Weather Service's Climate Prediction Center informed that the chances of El Niño emerging this year was 90%. Beef prices have been advancing further ahead of holidays, Memorial Day, May 25, and Father's Day. Sugar prices dropped on prospect of good crops in Brazil. U.S. consumer sentiment for May, released on Friday, was worse than expected and dropped to the lowest levels since last October. On the backdrop of such statistics, investors no longer expect the Fed to raise interest rates before September. As a result, the US dollar index closed near the lowest level. Nikkei advanced on local news. Industrial orders in March increased almost twice as much as expected. Friday was also marked by the Bank of Japan meeting, and the bank's governor Haruhiko Kuroda delivered his speech at a symposium in Tokyo the same day. Perhaps the major event of this week is Fed's chair Janet Yellen's speech on economic outlook due on Friday. Federal Open Market Committee meeting minutes will be published on Wednesday, as well as several Federal Open Market Committee members are due to speak this week. This was all for the week. Happy trading and see you next week.